Today our topic is product of vectors. There are two types of the product of vectors. First type is scalar product and the second type is vector product. Okay, what is scalar product? If the resultant, or I can say the answer of product of two vectors is a scalar quantity, then it is known as a scalar product. And if the product of two quantities is vector, then we can say it is a vector product. Scalar product is also known as dot product, and vector product is also known as cross product. We represent both of two products as, if I have to make a dot product, then I will write A vector dot B vector, and for vector product I will write it as A vector cross B vector. This will give us scalar quantity, this will give us vector quantity. The formula for this is mod of A vector multiplied by mod of B vector multiplied by cos theta. And for this one, it is mod of A vector multiplied by mod of B vector multiplied by sine theta and n cap. What is this n cap? This is the unit vector and it will represent the direction of this. So the cross product will have some direction, hence it is a vector product, and there is no unit vector or nothing like that, so it is a scalar product and it will give the answer in scalar form. How these will work? If A vector is given as 2i cap plus 3j cap minus k cap, and B vector is given as I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap, then A vector dot B vector, it will be 2 into 1 2 plus minus minus 3 into 1 3 minus plus minus 1 into 2 2, so it will be minus 3 units. This one is the answer for dot product. And for cross product we will use the determinant method, A cross B, I cap, j cap, k cap. For A vector it is 2 3 and minus 1, so I am writing here 2 3 minus 1. And for B vector it is 1 minus 1 and 2, 1 minus 1 and 2. Now how to solve this? I cap minus j cap plus k cap. This is the basic thing which we will write in every question. And how to solve this determinant? For I cap we will eliminate this row and this row. We will eliminate the both rows in which I cap is coming. So we have these four quantities. First I am going in this way, then I will go in this way. So 3 2 ja 6 and minus 1 into minus 1, it is 1. Similarly for j cap, for the bracket of j cap we will remove this row and this row. So first of all I am going this to this and then this one. First of all I am going in this direction, so 2 2 ja 4 and minus 1 into 1 minus 1. Then for k cap, leaving this row and this row, 2 into minus 1 it will be minus 2 and 3 into 1 it will be 3. Then put a negative sign in between and then solve it. 6 minus 1 5 I cap. Similarly this will be minus 5 j cap and this will be minus 5 k cap. This is the answer for A cross B, and this one was the answer for A dot B. This is the scalar product and this one is the vector product. One more thing, A vector dot B vector is equals to B vector dot A vector, but A cross B is not equals to B cross A. Because when I am taking A cross B, then I will put the numbers of A first and then put the numbers of B. But for B cross A, I will put the numbers of B first and then A. So I can also write it as A cross B will be an opposite sign of B cross A. But A dot B will be equal to B dot A. This is the scalar product. When A vector is perpendicular to B vector, then what will be A dot B? A dot B will be AB cos theta. Theta is 90 because angle is perpendicular. So cos 90 is 0. Hence A dot B will be 0. Similarly, if I want to find the angle cos theta, then it will be A vector dot B vector upon taking these two towards LHS. It will be mod of A mod of B. This will be the cos theta. Similarly, if I want to find A vector dot A vector, then it is A into A, that is A square, and cos. What is the angle between two same vectors? If first vector is going in this direction and second vector is also going in this direction, then angle will be 0 degree. So it will be equal to mod of A's square. Similarly, what is I cap dot I cap? It will be equal to 1. J cap dot J cap, it will be also equal to 1, and K cap dot K cap, it will be also equal to 1. Why they all are 1? Because I cap, it is the unit vector, so 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by cos 0, it will give us 1. Similarly for the J cap and similarly for the K cap. But here if I cap cross I cap, then it will be 0. It is also equal to J cap cross J cap, and it is also equal to K cap cross K cap. In every situation, the angle between the both two vectors is 0, so sine 0 will give us 0 only. One more thing, what will be I cap dot J cap? It will be 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by cos. What is the angle between I and J? X axis and Y axis, it is 90 degree, so it will be 0. Similarly, J dot K, it will be 0, and same for K dot I, it will also be 0. But for I cross J, it will be equal to K. And what about J cross I? It will be equal to minus of K, as A cross B is equals to minus of B cross A. You can also learn this by I cap, J cap, and K cap. So when I cross J, the answer is K. Similarly, when J cross K, the answer will be I. And for K cross I, answer will be J. Okay, because I am going in this direction. But if I go in this direction, means if I want the product of J into I, J cross I, then it will be minus of K. Similarly, if I want the product of K cross J, I am going in the opposite direction, K cross J, so it will be minus of I. And if I want the product of I cross K, I am going in the opposite direction, I cap cross K cap, then it will be minus of J cap. See, one more thing is there, that we are talking here about the vector product and it has the direction. So if this one is A vector and this one is B vector, and I have to draw a vector C vector such that it is A cross B. Then how to find the direction of C vector, and I also want to find the direction of D vector, which is B cross A. We know that C and D will be exactly in the opposite direction because A cross B is just opposite of B cross A. So for finding A cross B and for finding B cross A, we will use the right hand thumb rule. So how to use right hand thumb rule? If you want to find A cross B, then put your fingers on A and close your fist towards B. So putting the fingers on A and closing it towards B, the thumb is inside. Hence, the direction of C, it will be perpendicular inside the page. And what about B cross A? Putting the fingers on B, closing it towards A, the thumb is outside. So the direction of D is perpendicular outside the page. If I keep my pen like this, then this is the direction, this is the perpendicular outward direction, and hence it is the direction of D. Here this one is D, it is perpendicular to A as well as perpendicular to B. So when we take the cross product, then C vector is perpendicular to each of them. Similarly, D vector is also perpendicular to each of them. This is just the basic concepts of scalar product and vector product. These are some practical examples or the practical formulas in the physics for the scalar and the vector product. First of all, for the scalar product, work is the dot product of the force and the displacement. F vector dot S vector is equals to work. Similarly, instantaneous power P is equals to force F vector dot V, velocity. And magnetic flux phi is equals to magnetic field intensity, or we can say magnetic field B vector dot A vector, that is area. These are the examples for the scalar product. And now for the vector product, torque, that is the rotational force, I can say, is equal to the r vector, that is perpendicular distance, multiplied by the force vector. Angular momentum L vector is equals to r vector cross p vector. Here p is linear momentum. And for the velocity, or I can say instantaneous velocity, v vector is equals to angular velocity omega vector multiplied by r vector. These are the formula for the vector quantities. We will derive these formulas in the further chapter of physics, and you can also use these formula directly in this chapter. If question is asking for a unit vector which is perpendicular to given two vectors, means a question is given in which A vector and B vector are also given, and question is asking for a vector which is unit vector and perpendicular to the both vectors, then we can apply that formula A vector cross B vector upon modulus of A cross B. How to find A cross B? We will find it by the determinant method. That one is I cap, j cap, k cap, which I have discussed earlier. And how we will find the modulus of A cross B? Suppose we get the answer of this, then we will use the modulus formula, that is first numbers square plus second numbers square plus third numbers square, and taking the square root. This one is the formula for the modulus, and this one, for this one we will use the determinant method. We will divide both of them and we will get the answer.